These Bolognese muffin cups are so quick and easy to put together and taste absolutely delicious. We're going to start by getting 500 grams of beef mince. We're going to need 1 onion, which we are going to cut up into small pieces like this. And we're going to get half a red pepper, peel it, core it, and cut it finely like this. Then we're going to put some sprays of oil, about 1 tablespoon, heat it up in our fry pan, and we're going to add those onions and red pepper to the pan. Move it around for a couple of minutes until it's all covered with that oil. Turn the temperature down, pop a lid on it and leave it for about 4 minutes. When you uncover it, those vegetables should be nice and soft. At this point we're going to move them to a different dish. I'm going to put a couple of sprays into the pan, and then we're going to add our meat to that same pan. Just break it up, move it around, and we're going to continue to stir this and just turn it until all that meat has totally browned off, and it will look like this. So when you've got that completely browned off like this and it's bubbling away, we're then going to add our capsicum and onion back into this pan. This is a very quick process. Stir it all around like this so it's all mixed together. And then we're going to get our jar of pasta sauce, creamy sun-dried tomato and garlic. It is absolutely delicious. I'm only going to add half of this jar on top of the meat and the capsicum and onion, and then we're just going to move that round with the spatula until it is all combined and mixed together. And next we're going to add half a cup of tomato paste. Once again, just going to use that spatula and move that all around until it is all completely combined together like this. And once you've got it all mixed together, you can see that that sauce has started to thicken slightly. And when it's all combined, it should look like this. At this point, we're just going to put the lid on, turn the heat off, let that settle while we do our pastry. So I've got 25 grams of butter, got our garlic, and we've got our mixed herbs. Simply going to place these into the microwave on high for about 30 seconds until it melts down and looks like this. We're going to need 2 sheets of puff pastry. We're going to take our first sheet and we're going to get that butter and we're just going to brush it over the entire base of that first sheet like this. Once we've brushed the butter over, we're going to get some mozzarella cheese and we're sparingly just going to place this over the bottom of that sheet like this. Now once we've done that, we're then going to get our meat and we're going to spoon it over the top of the cheese. Now we're only going to use half of this mixture. I freeze the other half so that I can make this dish again, or you can double up and make 2 lots of pies. That's entirely up to you. This is just the amount that I make. And the next time when I get that out the freezer, all I've got to do is defrost it and just do the pastry part. So it's very quick and easy. You do get 9 pies out of this amount that I'm making right now. So as you can see, I've started to divide that meat into sections, and you want 9 sections all up so that it looks like this. Then we're going to pop our other sheet of pastry over the top. We're just going to press down along all the edges just to seal that, like this. And then we're going to press down where we did those grooves. So you just press it down as firm as you can into those cavities, like this. And then we're going to get a pizza cutter, and I'm just going to cut up along across those cavities and sections like this. And this is what it should look like. So now we're just going to get a piece of that pastry. I'm just going to use a spatula to lift a piece of that up. And then we're just going to get a large muffin tray, and you're just going to simply tip that over so the top side's at the bottom, and then you just press that pastry all around into the top of that muffin tray like this. Once again, you just pick it up, flip it over, and then you're just going to push it all together around the seams at the top like this. And then once more, push it in so the top goes onto the bottom, and then just push it all around like this. Then we're going to get some of that mozzarella cheese. We're just going to sprinkle it over the top like this. And then we're going to get that melted butter, and we're just going to brush a little bit over the top of that cheese like this. And then I'm going to put the other pieces into those cavities until it looks like this. Now you do actually get 9 of these out of that mix. We're then going to pop this into the air fryer at 200 degrees for 15 minutes. Then I'm going to take them out. I'm going to flip them onto a wide tray for 7 minutes, and when we take it out, the base will be nice and crispy, and this is what they look like. Beautiful. They were very quick and easy to put together using that muffin tray, very easy to assemble and then cook. These are great if you've got some Bolognese left over, or you can just make them from scratch. So there they are. I'm just going to cut into it so that you can see that beautiful filling in the middle. Now look at that. Beautiful. Absolutely delicious. I'm going to put a little bit of parsley on the top to serve them. So I do hope you give this one a try.